The stars shine across an infinite sky. They remind us we're part of something vast and extraordinary. Raise your eyes to the heavens. Feel the energy, the wonder, and the possibility waiting for you. Across our world, billions of people share that feeling. Imagine the unity. They look for meaning, for connection, for something greater than themselves. What a beautiful quest. This search is a universal human story. We all share it. It takes many forms, each one unique and powerful. It speaks many languages, connecting hearts everywhere. It follows many paths, all leading to something greater. At its heart, it is a journey of faith, a journey we all embark on. For over a quarter of the world's population, this journey is guided by a simple yet profound set of practices. Isn't that incredible? They are the core beliefs that unite people no matter where they are, from the deserts of Morocco to the bustling cities of Indonesia, and way more. The world is truly connected, creating a global family bound by a shared devotion. How inspiring. What is this unseen thread that connects so many hearts? Let's discover it together. It's not a secret code or a complex doctrine. It's something much more profound. Just 5 actions. So simple, yet so powerful. 5 commitments. Imagine the impact. They are known as the 5 pillars of Islam, the foundation of faith. Every great journey begins with a single step. Let's take it together. Every great accomplishment begins with a single step. You can do it. Every great life begins with a single step. Start yours today. In the Islamic faith, that first step is not a physical one, but a declaration that changes everything. It is the simple yet profound testimony of faith, so powerful. It is the core belief whispered from the heart. There is no God but the one God, Allah. This core belief acts as a life compass, providing clarity, peace, and direction, long before modern psychology emphasized the importance of meaning and purpose. Faith in Islam offers a sense of stability and hope, guiding millions through life's challenges with confidence and inner calm. And Muhammad is his messenger. This testimony unites people across the globe, reminding us that true purpose and fulfillment come from a higher calling, not just material success. This isn't just a phrase to be memorized, it's a way of life. It is the key that unlocks the door to a new way of seeing the world. How amazing is that? It is a personal commitment, a moment of profound clarity, a turning point, where an individual aligns their life with the belief in a single, compassionate Creator. What a beautiful alignment! It is often the first thing a newborn baby hears, a blessing from the very start, and the last thing whispered by those departing this world, a lifelong companion. This declaration is a powerful statement of oneness. It unites us all. The first part affirms a belief in a singular divine source for all of creation, so profound, a force that is beyond human comprehension, yet so close to us all, yet intimately close to every individual. Feel that connection. Imagine a rhythm that beats throughout the day, a quiet pause that reconnects you to your purpose. This is the essence of the second pillar, the 5 daily prayers. Imagine being granted an audience with the greatest king 5 times a day. Prayer is a privilege that builds inner peace, gratitude, and discipline. Values now echoed in mindfulness and mental health practices. It's a daily reset that brings calm and focus, helping people manage stress and find balance in a busy world. It is a direct line of communication with God, a personal conversation that takes place at dawn, noon, mid-afternoon, sunset, and night. These are not moments of begging or pleading, but of gratitude, reverence, and guidance. It is a spiritual reset, a chance to step away from the noise and find a moment of peace. In a busy modern life, these pauses create a structure and constant mindfulness. The practice is a blend of physical movement and spiritual focus. It involves standing, bowing, prostrating, and sitting. Each posture symbolizes humility, submission, and respect. Before each prayer, ritual washing occurs. Not just physical cleanliness, symbolic purification. Washing the hands, face, arms, feet prepares one to enter a sacred state. These prayers also build community and equality. Pray anywhere at home, at work, even in a park. Many choose to gather at a mosque. People stand shoulder to shoulder in unison. A king stands next to a street sweeper. The daily prayers are both a personal lifeline and a communal bond. True faith is not just about belief and ritual, it is about action. It is about how we treat one another. The third pillar, the practice of charity, brings this principle to life. Giving removes greed and strengthens communities, feeding the poor, supporting education, and helping those in need. Modern societies encourage philanthropy, but Islam made it a pillar of life over 1,400 years ago, building a culture of compassion and social responsibility. It is the understanding that all wealth is a trust from God, and a portion of it must be shared with those in need. This is not seen as an optional act of kindness, but as a fundamental duty, a way of purifying one's own wealth and ensuring that no one is left behind. Charity in Islam creates a safety net, much like today's social programs, but rooted in faith and gratitude, a way of purifying one's own wealth and acknowledging that we are all part of one human family. It is a concrete expression of compassion, a way to translate spiritual belief into tangible help for the less fortunate, ensuring that no one in the community is left behind. This practice, known as obligatory charity, is calculated as a small percentage of a person's accumulated wealth, typically 2.5% of their savings each year. It is a systematic way of redistributing resources and fighting poverty. Think of it as a spiritual tax, but one that is paid with a sense of gratitude and responsibility, not reluctance. The funds are used to help the poor, the orphans, the widows, those who are struggling. It builds a social safety net woven from the threads of individual generosity, creating a society where people look out for one another. It is a recognition that our own well-being is intrinsically linked to the well-being of our community. Closing an image to linger on. The hands of an older person gently giving a piece of bread to the hands of a younger person, symbolizing the transfer of care and sustenance. Once a year, for an entire month, millions of Muslims around the world embark on a unique spiritual discipline, the fast of Ramadan. From sunrise to sunset, they abstain from all food and drink and intimate relations. But this is far more than just a physical exercise in endurance. Fasting strengthens self-control not just from food, but from harmful speech, bad habits, and negativity. Today's wellness movements call this a detox or reset, but Islam called for it centuries ago, teaching discipline, empathy, and gratitude. It is the fourth pillar of Islam, a time for deep inner reflection, increased devotion, and a profound sense of empathy. The fast is a journey inward, a way to quiet the body's demands in order to awaken the soul. It is a month-long training ground for patience, self-control, and gratitude, designed to bring a person closer to God and to their fellow human beings. The act of abstaining from basic needs like food and water from dawn till dusk serves a powerful purpose. It is a humbling experience that cultivates a deep sense of gratitude for the blessings we often take for granted. When the sun sets and the fast is broken, a simple date or a glass of water can feel like the greatest feast. This daily experience of hunger and thirst also fosters a powerful sense of empathy for those who live with poverty and scarcity every day. This shared experience strengthens community bonds, as families and friends gather each evening to break their fast together. The fast is not just about refraining from food and drink. It is also about abstaining from negative thoughts, words, and actions. The end of Ramadan is marked by a joyous festival, a celebration of the spiritual renewal achieved. The lessons learned, patience, empathy, and gratitude are meant to be carried forward, making the fast a transformative experience that resonates throughout the rest of the year. There is a journey that every able-bodied Muslim dreams of making at least once in their lifetime. It is the fifth and final pillar, the pilgrimage to the holy city of Mecca in modern-day Saudi Arabia. This is not a vacation. It is a profound spiritual odyssey. Millions of people from every corner of the globe, every race, culture, social class, they come to stand together, to worship as one, and to walk in the footsteps of prophets from thousands of years ago. It is the ultimate expression of unity and devotion in Islam. The pilgrimage teaches tolerance and unity. Millions from every nation standing together, practicing patience and avoiding disputes. Today, diversity and inclusion are promoted everywhere, yet Hajj has embodied this for over a millennium, showing that all are equal before God. Upon arriving, pilgrims shed worldly clothes and don simple, seamless white garments, a powerful symbol of equality and purity. All markers of wealth, status, and nationality disappear. A president next to a farmer, a CEO next to a shopkeeper, all dressed alike, equal in the eyes of God. The white cloth strips away the ego and reminds everyone they are one human family. Millions move and pray together, a sea of humanity focused on a single purpose. The rituals reenact moments from Abraham and his family. Pilgrims circle the Kaaba, the simple cube believed to be the first house of worship. They walk between two small hills, as Hagar did searching for water, a living history, physically participating in the stories that form their faith. This journey is a microcosm of the human experience, an unforgettable testament to faith uniting humanity. As we have seen, the 5 pillars of Islam are more than just a set of rules. They are a blueprint for a life of purpose, a pathway to a deeper connection with God, and a more compassionate connection with humanity. From the first whispered testimony of faith to the great unifying pilgrimage, each pillar builds upon the last. They create a rhythm of devotion that guides a person's daily life, and a framework that builds strong, caring communities. These practices, faith, prayer, charity, fasting, and pilgrimage, are not meant to be a burden. They are anchors of peace in a turbulent world. They provide structure, meaning, and a profound sense of belonging. In a world that can often feel fragmented and divided, these pillars offer a unifying message. They teach that through devotion to something greater than ourselves, we can find our better selves. They show that by caring for our neighbors, we enrich our own lives. And they prove that despite our differences in language or culture, we are all part of one human story, woven together in a beautiful and complex tapestry. This journey of discovery does not have to end here. The search for understanding is a lifelong adventure. The principles of peace, devotion, and shared humanity that we've explored are universal. They speak to a deep-seated need in all of us for connection and meaning. We build bridges of respect and kindness, replacing fear and misunderstanding with awe and appreciation. You can help spread this message of peace and understanding by connecting with channels like ToDiscoverIslam on YouTube, where the journey of discovery continues. If this message inspired you, please like, share, and subscribe to help spread